Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So today I thought I'd give an update to what I've done to my Mora Companion Spark that I got. A few videos ago I did an unboxing video on the Companion Spark, so you can go check that out. I'll probably leave a card up here at the end of the video you can click on. Maybe I'll also link it in the description. But very cool knife, and I said I was gonna do some modifications to it, primarily to the sheath. And I also did a video on this, the PS Kook Survivl cord, Paracord, and that's PSKOOK. 100 feet of this I bought off Amazon for like 10 bucks. It's pretty cool. It has fire cord in it, fire starting line, has a fishing line, 40-pound Dyneema braided fishing line, a cotton thread, plus the 7 regular strands that come in paracord. So this is 550 paracord, and you can check that video out also. It's kind of comical. I had a heck of a time with it, and take note of how I have it wrapped up right now. It's not the way I was doing it in the video. But yeah, now here's what I've done. Now first off, my intentions was just to add a couple items to this, plus the paracord, and be able to access the stuff that I added to it without unwrapping all the paracord. I watched so many videos where people put all their stuff, their water purification tablets, some tinder, fish hooks and everything on the back, and they duct taped it on. So then they wrapped it, so they'd have to take all the wrapping off, all the paracord off to get to anything. And I wanted to be able to access the few items that I have on this easily while unwrapping everything. But if you don't know, just recap, this is a Mora Companion, and it's the Spark model. There's a ferro rod right here. You take the cap, the end off here, use it. Well, I'll show that in a minute. But yeah, I got the red and black one, so I got red and black paracord. I think it turned out pretty decent. And like I said, only added a few items, so we'll go over it, start up here. And I added a secondary retention method, although the sheath has good retention. I don't think I'd have to worry about it at all. I don't think it would ever come out. Maybe after a couple years pulling in and out, it would loosen up, but right now it really doesn't need a secondary retention method. But I put one on. I have the same type of thing on my more basic 511. And what this is, it's just an elastic hairband, which I doubled over some Gorilla Tape to make a little tab. So all I have to do is reach down and grab it, flip it up, and it's free. So very simple. I got the hair tag out of the drawer in the bathroom, or the hair tag, the hairband out of the drawer in the bathroom, so that was free. Duct tape was basically free. I've had it forever. And yeah, so I did that. Now, let's check this knife out a little bit. The only thing I did to the knife itself is added this paracord. Now, it came with this paracord, which is really thin, and it is reflective, so that would be cool. It's not super long, so I don't know if I could have, done any pattern with it. But I really didn't want that. So I put that aside. I used some of the Survivl cord, and I made a little lanyard out of it. It's just basically a cobra knot lanyard, and I melded the ends. Now let me just tell you a little bit about that. When you melt the ends, it does not melt like regular paracord. It's hard to melt over, so I melted it the best I could. And back here also, it doesn't want to stay. It starts loosening up and your threads start showing. So like I said, I melted it the best I could. Then I took some crazy glue, super glue, and I put a couple of drops of super glue on the ends. Every place is an end. But yeah, here's the ferro rod. You just unsnap it, pull it out, and if I had to use this in an emergency out in the woods or something, I would sacrifice this lanyard before I got into all the paracord on here. I don't know how long this is. I think it was like 2 foot when I started doing it, and I cut a little bit off the end. So plenty of fire starting cord, which works excellent. I mean, I'm surprised it works. Just show you, that's what it is right here, the red line. Then you got a fishing line, a cotton thread plus that, so pretty cool. That's all I've done to the knife. I did not have to file the spine. This one comes with a nice sharp 90 degree spine all the way down, and you can see where I've sparked it a little bit. But yeah, so that's all I did to the knife. So you got that. Now the sheath, like I said, I want to make it, the items on it, accessible while undoing everything. So the first thing right here on top is a little compass. This is a Coughlin's wrist compass. You can get it at Walmart, whatever. I got it off Amazon for like $5, and it is very accurate without the knife in it. And I'll show you. Knock my stuff all over. Now, if I can hold it right, you can see where the N is for north, right there. Now if I bring the knife to it, it goes way off, almost halfway around. And if I put this in, it goes the other way. I'd say about 30 degrees off. So to use this, I'd have to either take the knife out, keep this thing away from metal, or I can undo it. This is a Velcro strap. I can just pull this off. I can hold it in my hand, get find north. Like I said, it is very accurate when it's not near the knife. That is north. I am facing right between east and southeast. Has a degree dial up here that does not turn, but I thought that was pretty cool for $5. I have a compass on there, and I'm not gonna be doing orienteering or tearing or, you know, following a map or anything. It's just to get the cardinal directions, north, east, west, and south. That's what all I need. But yeah, nice actually a nice little strap. Goes around my wrist pretty good. This I cannot remove because that is down under the bottom layer of paracord. But yeah, so next item I added, which is just held on by a couple Ranger bands, is my Tops emergency whistle right here. Very cool whistle. I had this attached to my little Survivl pouch, but I took it off to add to this. I need to get a few more of these. Very, very loud. I'm not going to blow it, but that sits right there. And so you can see I was kind of stacking things because I was trying to get this far enough away from the knife to not be messed up. So I have that. Then I have this Ranger band down here, and under it, if I can show you, I have underneath that electrical tape is a little plastic Ziploc baggie with water purification tablets, and I only used the tape to hold it in place while I was covering it with the Ranger band. But this is the purification tablets I have. Got this at Walmart. It's like $6, $6 or $7. Potable aqua water purification with PA plus. So you got one bottle here. That is the gray tablets, the water purification tablets. You use 2 tablets per quart. I don't know, it says on here a quart someplace in the directions. You let that work for 30 minutes, and then after 30 minutes you can add the PA plus, and that'll clear up the water, get the funky smell and taste out of it. Supposedly, I have not tried it yet. Yeah, I have 4 of each. No, I have 6. What do I have? Now I can't remember. I have 4 or 6 of each. So I can either do half-gallon water or 3 quarts. So that's that. I can access them, get them out without destroying all the paracord, unwrapping it. And I have room. If I wanted to add something else, I could add something else there. I got room here. I can add something else, put a Ranger band over it. So I have room to expand, and I have quite a few feet of the Survivl cord. There's 2 layers of it. So the first layer, the bottom layer, goes from here to the top. That's a little over 9 feet, so almost 10 feet. And then the second layer goes from here to underneath the band all the way down to about here. And that's a little over 5 feet. So I got close to 14, 15 feet. I could tie it together if I had to. I can pull out some fishing line, I can pull out some fire starter. The cotton thread I could pull out, use it to sew something up or whatever. All this stuff come in pretty handy. And like I said, I can't remove the strap because it goes between 2 rows here, but it's underneath all of it. And one reason I did that, I had to shorten this up. So it was like that, kind of had a lot of room. I didn't want anything like catching on it. So that's why I added the whistle also. Another reason I added the second layer of paracord was I was trying to move it, like I said, away from the knife so it didn't mess the compass up. But yeah, for now, that is what I've done to it. I cannot wait to test this thing out this summer when we go camping and stuff, hiking. We might do a little hiking, you know, not too far in the future, but for camping stuff, probably wait until school is out when my wife's not working all the time, and then we'll do a little bit of tent camping. And I think this is gonna be cool. I carried my Mora 511. I used that in camp. That's a great little knife. But I think the Companion is gonna be even better. And I did not modify the 511 at all. So you see how easy it comes apart and goes back together. And that's it for now. That's all I can think of doing. I have water purification tablets. I thought about adding a quart bag to it somehow, and I probably could make it fit behind here and use the Ranger band over it. That's something I thought about doing. But then again, these are just backups to what I have in the little Survivl pouch. And I have, more stuff in my packs. So, guess that'd do it for this video. Just wanted to show you what I've done so far. I'm liking it. I think it looks pretty clean and neat this way. And I guess that'd do it. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until next video, bye.